I'm sorry, but it was not in my contract to be deluged. I do not do disaster movies.
I know, but we had to show how a flood can sculpt the landscape.
Well, next time, show it in someone else's scene.
Would you like some iced tea? Hello, Magic School Bus. Producer speaking.
You know, I didn't believe that part about the frozen water expanding so much it could break something as hard as a rock apart, so I tried it myself.
You did? What did you do?
First, my mom and I found a glass jar with a screw-on lid. Then we filled it completely full of water and screwed on the lid. Then we wrapped it in a heavy plastic bag and put it in the freezer overnight.
And what happened?
The next day, the jar was broken. The water inside it expanded as it froze and broke the jar, just like the ice broke apart the rock.
Well, that's a pretty sharp experiment. Thanks for passing it on.
My pleasure. Bye.
Liz, you need to freeze the water. It won't freeze in a cupboard.
I don't believe that water can really push big rocks and boulders around the way you showed.
Well, the water just has to move fast enough to roll and bounce the rocks, not lift them up. Go find a fast-moving stream. You'll be amazed at how big the rocks are that the floods pushed aside.
I'll do that. Bye.
Liz, it'll take more than a few pieces of ice to freeze that water.
Hi. I know floods and landslides happen quickly, but most erosion takes a long, long time, doesn't it?
You're right. The bigger the erosion, the longer it takes. For instance, it took water more than 15 million years to carve out the Grand Canyon. About as long as it's going to take you to freeze that water.
Water made the Grand Canyon?
You bet. It made it grand. What was that? Good thing you put it in the plastic bag. How'd you do that? I know, you didn't break the glass, water did. But how did you freeze the water so fast?
Surfing on a sine wave, swinging through the stars. Take a left at your intestine, take your second right past Mars on the Magic School Bus. Alligator nostril, climb on the Magic School Bus. Make a plankton too. On our Magic School Bus. Rock the river of lava on the Magic School Bus. Such a fine thing to do. So strap your bones right to the seat. Come on in and don't be shy. Just to make your day complete. You might get baked into a pie on the Magic School Bus. Step inside, it's a wilder ride.